Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel SideSalad. Today I am going to be reviewing Guilty Gear XR Sign on the PlayStation 4. This will be my first video review, and if you haven't seen my videos before, I do everything off of the PlayStation 4. So yeah, not a lot of editing and stuff like that. Just do what I can on the PlayStation 4. And yeah, so this is just some matches that I've had online while I do this review, because I found it too hard to concentrate playing the game and do my review. Alright, so let's get into this. First thing I want to talk about is the story. The story is about 4.5 hours long, and if you didn't already know, you actually don't play any of this story. It's just a long anime split up into about 10 chapters and like 2 sub-chapters in each one of them. And yeah, it takes about 4.5 hours long, and you just watch it. No gameplay at all. It revolves mostly around Sin, Sol, Kai, and Leo, but every character's in it. You also see characters that aren't playable that have been in Guilty Gear before, such as Dizzy and Johnny, which I'm sure those 2 characters will more than likely be DLC in the future. So yeah, I didn't enjoy the story all that much. It was cool the way they did it, you know, because in fighting games, you know, stories aren't that great. I think Mortal Kombat 9 definitely had the best idea and the best story for a fighting game. But this was different, you know, it's cool. I just wish it was better. I don't know, I just wasn't my thing, I guess. Very anime-ish, which is fine. It's just didn't like it that much. Characters seemed whiny, some of them, and a lot of the times, you know, you'd see the anime action and then it would show a character's picture on one side and the other picture on the other side of the other character that were talking, and they would just be them talking, and I don't know, I didn't care for it. But I want to talk about the graphics in this game. As you can see, visually, this game is beautiful. The character designs are all awesome, very unique, a lot of individuality in each character. The levels, oh my goodness, in this game, this is like one of the greatest levels too, right here, fighting against Slayer. Beautiful level. I really enjoy Chip's level. But yeah, each character has their own level, and there's a good amount of characters in this game, so each character has their level, so it gives you a lot of levels, a lot of variety. I very much enjoy that. Character design, wow, each character is so different from one another. You will find a character that you enjoy. It took me a while. I went through most of the casts, and I actually downloaded Leo, which really made me enjoy this game a lot. I really enjoyed Leo, and then I started playing as Sol, because he just seemed to have a lot of options and kind of cheap. So, I don't know. Yeah, and then I enjoyed using him, believe it or not. So I play a lot of Sol, and I enjoy Nelia, Eno, even though I'm not good with her, Venom. Yeah, you'll definitely find a character, I think, that suits your playstyle. Now I'd like to talk about the network, the online. When it works, it's good. When it doesn't, it's just like any other fighting game, you know, very laggy, hard to play fighting games under laggy situations. But it's set up very different. You select your character choice before you even get a ranked match, so you choose who you're going to play as. And that's different. Instead of, so I mean, you have, if you play a lot of different characters, you'd have to change every time. Like, oh, I feel like playing Sol this time, so I gotta switch to Sol, and it'll be locked in as Sol until you change it. So every match from there on out will be Sol, bad guy, until you change it before your next one. It's also set up where you can enter in different regions, which is awesome. So you're playing with people closer to your area. It's split up all throughout the U.S. In different areas, you can choose on them. So that's good, but in another way it's kind of bad, because each area, like I play in like the Northeast region, and my area usually has the 1A part built with 64 players out of 64. And then in 2A or 1B or whatever it is, it usually ends up with like 9 people out of 64. So you can't get in the first one because it's full, and there's hardly anybody in the second one. So that's unfortunate. But again, you know, it makes it better because you're playing with characters closer to your area. I'd also like to talk about the gameplay, which I kind of already did. Each character, you know, they have their own abilities. They're very unique. One thing that I do like parts of and don't like is that this is pretty much a 4-5 button game. I kind of wish it was more like Street Fighter with the 6 button, you know, 3 punches, 3 kicks. This has a punch, kick, slash, hard slash, and then your dust move. And if you push like forward and slash, you get a different move out of it. But I just wish there was more buttons, which gave you more, you know, normal moves. Super moves, each character has a lot of super moves, and they're pretty awesome. One thing that I noticed though is that you don't have like EX moves. That's different, but they have so many regular special moves that you really don't need EX moves. And as you can see right now, this guy just hit an instant kill on me, which is awesome in this game too, because if you were getting a certain situation where you down the other character, you can do an instant kill and it's immediately over with. But you risk your whole tension meter, which pretty much is your super meter, as you see on the bottom of the screen, which builds up. Once you, if I were to use my instant kill, lock it in right now, I'd have about a quarter of a meter, as you can see, to hit it off. And if I miss it, then my tension meter's gone for that round. I don't get it back. But you can. There's a lot of Roman cancels in this game, which is kind of almost like it's like a focus attack dash cancel almost, I guess. You could be doing an attack or launch an attack and Roman cancel out of it to continue a combo or do mix-ups. And well, a lot of characters in this game are mix-up heavy, like, you know, a lot of mix-ups and setups in this game, which I think is good, you know. But I think I don't think this game the specials need the EX moves. I think it works fine without it. So that's pretty good. This game also has an MOM mode, kind of unnecessary. You can go in there and level up your character and get all sorts of abilities and power-ups. Like, you can be doing, I believe, other characters' moves with a different character. If you're playing as Amelia, I think you can get like Soul's flame launcher or whatever it is as like a special ability and throwing bombs. I don't know, it's different. It's cool that they have it, but it seemed unnecessary. Really didn't enjoy it. One thing that I wish that this game had, that I wish every fighting game would have, is just a normal survival mode. You know, they give you your health bar and you just run in on characters until you lose your health bar. You know, I mean, MOM is kind of like that, but I don't know. I always think that fighting games should have a straight survival mode. So yeah, I mean, if you enjoy fighting games, buy this game. It's so fun. I've enjoyed it so much. If you're not sure but want to try it, I would just say buy it, because again, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. If you absolutely don't like fighting games, then don't buy it. I mean, definitely check out some videos and some live streams and tournaments, because as you can see, this game is beautiful, it's fast-paced, and it's a joy to watch and play. So, like I said, buy this game if you get a chance. So, a quick rundown of some positives and negatives. Some positives is obviously the amazing gameplay, which is what a fighting game boils down to. You can throw in a survival mode and the MOM mode and have a good story, but in a fighting game, what it boils down to is you and the other character, be it the computer or another player, having an enjoyable time just fighting against each other. I mean, pretty basic and pretty easy to understand. Just finish the other guy, you know, take out his health bar. So yeah, and this game has that. This game is, I can't stress how fun that this game ended up being after I put a decent amount of time into it. And it didn't take a long time to fully understand it, because there's a training mode. If you're new to fighting games, there's this training mode that you can go to, and it teaches you everything. I mean, it starts off with the very basics on how to move and block and just throw normal moves, do your special moves, your super moves, combos, and then you get into the Roman cancels and how you can you know, do pretty much not like a push block, but almost like a parry, and use your tension meter to take no chip damage. That's what I was thinking of. So yeah, it has everything that it needs to have. And again, I can't stress how great that the level and character design is in this game. So some negatives, again, the story was a little weak. Some things I'd probably change about the network aspect, you know, like locking into a character and not choosing every time. But then again, it makes the flow faster. You know, you don't have to wait for the other guy to take 30 seconds to select his character. It's already selected, and so once you finally get a match, you know, you're in there. So I guess the way they set it up, positives and negatives, just like anything else in life, right? I mean, some things you're gonna enjoy, some things would be better than others. But and then lag, again, any fighter, you know, you're gonna have some lag, which sucks, and some players that have bad connections, or you yourself get a bad connection for whatever reason. You're gonna get that in any game, which is unfortunate. And a normal survival mode would have been very, very nice, I think. So overall, if I were to give this game a score out of 10, I would put it at a 9 out of 10. So yes. Buy this game, enjoy this game. Guilty Gear, up there for me with Street Fighter, very enjoyable. On a casual level, very enjoyable, because you can pick a character like Soul and just button mash, chip, button mash, you know, and have a good time. And on a very high professional level, wow, some of the combos that I've seen, and even some guys that I've played online, I'm definitely not there. You know, I enjoy this game, but I'm not going to take it to a pro level seriousness of wanting to win. I'm just going to enjoy it, play it, love it. You know, look at it, look at it, it's beautiful. But yes, it can have that level of depth. I mean, combo, Roman cancel, combo. I was fighting an Axel the other night. It might have been this guy. I wasn't watching the gameplay, but no, I don't think it was this guy. But he was playing as an Axel character. Did this amazing combo on me. Roman canceled and like went into his instant kill mode. And as I was coming out, because I was falling out of his move he hit me with slower, because he Roman canceled, he hit an instant kill on me. And I lost, but it was so amazing. So I myself will be watching videos and tournaments of this game to see the high level play that I know that I'm not going to take the time to reach. I like to play a variety of games, not just a single game. But I have put a lot of time into this game already, and I will be putting a lot more. It's just, I think I've put most of my time that I'm going to put into training mode. But who knows, you know, we'll see. I have no reason to get to that pro level. But yes. If you're listening to this and if you're watching this, you will enjoy this game. 9 out of 10. You know, just a couple negatives, which aren't that big of a deal, you know. I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a friend that enjoys this game as much as you do, then this game would probably be a 10 out of 10 for you, because like I said, you know, story and fighting games, they're great if they're good, but not really necessary. So thanks for watching my very first video review. Check out my channel on YouTube, SideSalad. I have this show called Sidetracked with SideSalad, where I just play random games and just talk about what's going on with my life, whatever I see in the comments I can talk about, what's going on in the gaming world, what I'm interested in, comics, movies, yeah, all that great stuff. So thank you again very much for watching my review, and I hope that you get this game and support it and enjoy it. So thank you once again.
Show me what you got.